Well, Mikey, what a matchup here.
Listen to this crowd, Wadsworth.
A very split crowd. Obviously, Thunder Rosa, one of the best in professional wrestling today. The MMA background in there with Joseline. Look at that. That's that veteran experience on her part. The show of respect and goes into the headlock. And I'll tell you what, Joseline was actually a little lucky there. All it was a headlock. She takes one of her own, but Thunder Rosa immediately when they hit the mat, grab the head scissors. A little bit of exchange early on, a little bit of feeling out between the two.
Maybe going for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Thunder Rosa
immediately grabs, transitions it into a wrist lock. Now the overhand wrist lock. Thunder Rosa, that rear waist lock. Nice go behind from Joseline. And as much as we talked about it with TKD, we talked about the high-profile matchup for him. Joseline's been in there with some good ones. She's been in there with Allison Kay, but Thunder Rosa perhaps, at least currently, the highest profile matchup that she has had. And we've seen so much improvement out of Joseline. You know, it is a little known fact. I talked earlier tonight. I've brought it up with Ethan Wright. I've brought it up with Duke Davis earlier. The last time Joseline was in this building, she was a participant in the AIW New Talent Initiative. She was passed on during that process and actually took it upon herself to continue her wrestling education at the AIW Academy. And it's during that time, as an AIW student, if you will, and as her involvement with 40 Acres rose, you've seen so much. You've seen her blossoming. You see so much out of her. You saw that shoulder lock dropping Thunder Rosa.
Joseline Navarro really took it upon herself to get into this company one way or another, and I'm really proud of her for that. She's showing a lot of heart right now. Thunder Rosa getting a little bit of offense in early.
But unfortunately, heart doesn't win you the match. It may keep you in it, but it doesn't get the win. Thunder drops her after a couple of snapping arm drags. It's that drop kick, and now she's going to look to put this at her pace. And you hear that's still a very split crowd here. Oh! And speaking of split, Thunder Rosa may have just split Joseline's sternum with that knife edge. Looking for the Irish whip. Instead, it's countered out. Joseline drags her through, looks for the back elbow. Thunder's underneath, counters out. Joseline with the lucha roll over the top, catches the kick, sweeps her out.
On the other side of this before I know exactly what's coming. Big
stacks her up. 1-2. And almost pulled off a very quick upset. Big kick. Upper hook of the leg, only a 1 count.
I've been on the receiving end of that combo, Wadsworth, and I can tell you right now, it's not very fun.
And look at that, staying on top of her. And that's something that you would expect to see out of the veteran in Thunder Rosa, but some would question with Joseline that she might give Thunder Rosa some space. She might let her up.
Well, you don't know, Wadsworth. She could have done a little bit of homework. She could have studied Thunder Rosa's moveset, know when she's going to take a break, know what move is coming when.
1 count as Thunder Rosa took right back over. And Thunder Rosa did take issue on social media. She had brought it up that she had seen the promo that Joseline put out there. She had heard Joseline's words, and she's flat out said, "You are not going to make your name off of mine." She is coming to this match very, very serious, very determined. She knows exactly what Joseline has in mind. She knows how much it would raise her profile to defeat Thunder Rosa. And Thunder Rosa is not going to give her that opportunity. She has her grounded in that straitjacket style choke. But Joseline just powering her way to her feet. Couple of knee lifts in the midsection. Irish whip on Thunder Rosa and a big clothesline by Joseline floors her.
Just managing to get enough power to get that clothesline off.
2 count though. Thunder Rosa's out, and for a brief second, Joseline was showing some frustration, then realized how quickly Thunder Rosa was recovering and is right back on the offensive.
You know, this match is a lot more back and forth than I really expected it to be. I mean, I feel like everybody expected this to be Thunder Rosa somewhat dominating in the beginning and then Joseline getting a little bit of hope, but it really seems to be a lot of 50-50 right now.
Well, that outside leg kick out of Thunder Rosa, snapmare to follow it up. Oh, and that spinal tap kick, and another one, just clean between the shoulder blades, hits the ropes, basement drop kick, right on point.
Yeah, at first I heard a little bit of boos, but at the end I heard a little bit of cheering.
She had both legs hooked, but took a little bit too long. I think Thunder Rosa might have been egging on the crowd a little bit on that one before following up, and now she's looking to tie Joseline up. Has the arms, trying to rock her back. And Thunder Rosa finally gets the momentum and just has Joseline folded. Now stands up out of it once Joseline was not going to submit. She keeps those arms tied up and goes right to the sleeper. Immediately closed the distance. I think Joseline, she thought Joseline might anticipate that she was pulling her to her feet, and she attempted to surprise her with this sleeper.
Just backs her up into the corner, try and get a little breath, get a little bit of space, comes right back at her with the big forearm.
And you can see before she charged in, she almost gave a little bit of a slap to those legs as Thunder Rosa had hit those outside leg kicks. She had tied her up. She had really been stretching them out, and I got to wonder if that's already starting to do some damage to Joseline. Joseline had her on the ring apron. Thunder Rosa just kicks her away, though, right into that guardrail, and immediately goes on the attack on the outside. Joseline trying, and what?
We're going to have a little bit of chop off on the outside.
Oh, the overhand chop from Joseline. Thunder Rosa comes right back. And before Joseline can try to get some retaliation, immediately runs her around the ring into the ring post. Has her up on the guardrail now and dumps her out into the first row. And Thunder Rosa's following. Thunder Rosa now into the crowd with Joseline and on the offensive. You hear a lot of this crowd trying to get Joseline, trying to will her back. But Thunder Rosa stays on the attack. As Gary tries to keep up, but they move through the crowd there.
It looks like we're going up to the stands.
We're headed up the bleachers. The bleachers here in the Tadmore Shrine, no strangers to seeing some action. Joseline working her way back up there.
Oh, we're going to see a suplex. Oh! Oh, right on the floor.
Right on. That's what I was looking to see, if that was on the floor in front of the bleachers.
Yeah, unfortunately, folks, we're not in a very prime position to see what's going on. We are in a prime position to see what's going on in the ring, not out there.
So we're working off of the feed that's going on next to us here from our friends at IWTV.
It looks like we're making our way back to the ring now. Thank God.
Working our way back to the ringside area.
We don't want to make too much noise for the Shriners.
Porter O'Shea giving chase, trying to keep up with these two. Only a 2 count.
Everybody's scrambling to get back in their seats.
Thunder Rosa, though, used it to inflict the punishment. Joseline, big right hand and a left, fighting her way back to her feet. Thunder Rosa, though, with that big kick to the midsection. Look to get Joseline up. Joseline out the back door, though, ducks the clothesline attempt, and a big shotgun drop kick out of Joseline.
Joseline looks like she's getting some momentum, but she's got to capitalize. She's got to go now.
Coming in, and she gets a big forearm, sweeps the leg out, rolls her way out. Oh, there's a cross body in the corner. Thunder Rosa's got nowhere to go. The bottom turnbuckle behind her, just sandwiching her. Both legs hooked, still only a 2 count though for Joseline. Joseline working her way back to her feet, but she may have finally done the damage to take Thunder Rosa down. Porter O'Shea checking on her. And now Joseline was ready. Joseline gave Thunder Rosa a chance to get back to her feet. Catches her coming in with that drop toe hold. Now Thunder Rosa hung out to dry in that middle rope. Double knees to the back. And now Joseline up and over the top looking for the kick, but Thunder Rosa was ready for it. Sweeps it out from under her.
Dragging her up by the hair.
Looking to get Joseline back up to the ring apron. Now looking for a suplex, and she's going to use the turnbuckle to get the leverage that she needs, to get the elevation that she needs.
Oh, like a brain buster almost. Just manages to get her over. Thunder Rosa looking to get a little bit of momentum right now.
Thunder Rosa sees Joseline down in the far corner.
Hey, that move looks familiar.
Bulldog Lariat in the corner. Pulls her back as Joseline tried to get out. Double knees. And now, was she having huge elevation drop kick into the corner. Joseline had nowhere to go. Thunder Rosa cinches her up and plants her. 1, 2, no!
Stacked together all those moves, and still Joseline Navarro was able to kick out. Oh my gosh. What's it gonna take, Wadsworth?
And still, this far into this matchup, the crowd is split. Thunder Rosa looked to pull Joseline up. Joseline with the jackknife cover, only a 2 count. Almost got that quick pin off the jackknife. She's able to kick Thunder Rosa away. As Rosa looked to get back to her feet. Now charging in as she sees Joseline recover. Joseline's out of the way. She hit that turnbuckle. Joseline rolls her through, low angle DDT.
I've also felt the wrap.
Hooked the leg too. Oh, she had both of them hooked, and still somehow Thunder Rosa managed to get the momentum to get those shoulders off the mat. Now Joseline, what does she have in mind here? We've seen her pull a whole lot out of her playbook. Now charging in, Thunder Rosa sweeps the leg out, pulls her back to her feet. She just heaves her up. Death belly driver. Not done yet, not even going for the cover. Instead pulls her back up.
Oh, she's got her in the submission.
Is it locked in? And Joseline has no choice but to submit. An extremely strong showing from Joseline, but in the end, Thunder Rosa gets the submission and the win.
She was gonna make a name for herself by pinning me. Hey, I'm gonna give you respect because you hang with me for 15 minutes, young lady.